Hey, what's happening? Good evening. So today I thought I'll talk about something which is very important to me. And has been very interesting over my career of learning about motorcycles. So I thought I'll share this with you. I don't know how this is gonna probably relate with what you do or what you share, but I guess we all have a passion, and sometimes being well read about our passion kind of helps you with whatever you do. So, if you could probably notice, I've got a little bit of my motorcycling literature that I've collected through the years, actually over the years. And I do not mean to brag, but I'm here to tell you something which is important, and I'll tell you why it is important. All right. So I have this undying passion and undying love for motorcycles. However, haven't been doing much about it till now. So something I was conversing with another friend and an artist and a creative person uh, in the art world made me realize that my vocabulary when it comes to conversing with actual organizations or motorcycling companies, people from motorcycling companies and organizations. Um, my reading and my literature about motorcycles has very subtly but surely helped me converse with even more clarity, and I'll kind of explain to you what I'm talking about if you could stay with me. So I didn't go to motorcycle school. I just had this passion for motorcycles. My granddad kind of introduced me to the world of motorcycling, and it stuck with me. He rode, I forget, was it a 69 or a 68 or a 59? I forget. It was one of these eras. It was an Indian motorcycle, and strangely enough, I don't know how he found an Indian motorcycle in India, because Indian motorcycles are manufactured in America, and also he rode a Royal Enfield. So he got me into the world of motorcycles at a very young age. I realized this now, and I'm so grateful to him. And I come from a long line of teachers, and I think I'm the only crazy person in my family to go ahead and try and do what I'm doing. So, so reading has been synonymous, and over the years of my riding and my experience with the motorcycles, I have collected a very humble amount of motorcycling literature, which is now ironically helpful to me when I go out and I meet people from motorcycling organizations or companies, or people who work with big brands. And I've realized that at times my reading and my research that has come from my reading has helped me build this conversation that I have going on with them, and it's given me the vocabulary to converse. It's one thing about having a passion, and it's another about having a in-depth understanding about what you're doing or what you're talking about. And I'll tell you how this has helped me. I don't know how this is gonna probably make sense to you, but I'm sure everyone out there, every single person out there in the world has a passion and wants to follow the passion, and I'm sure you guys will be able to relate with what I'm trying to exchange here, if I can say that. So I was out, I think about a couple of weeks back, and I was conversing with people at this auto show, automobile experts, motorcycle experts, and builders, and people who work for big names, Triumph and Harley Davidson. And what was surprising was I was able to converse from a non-mechanical, non-statistical point of understanding, but I was able to converse the story simply because I knew it. I knew it because I've been reading, and all this, was part of what got this conversation and this vocabulary flowing. I'm sure you guys understand what I mean. So, and I'll give you an example. So, hold on. Let me take a peek. Yeah, I think it was from. Yeah. Okay, so this is from Sons of Thunder, writing from the last Fast Lane of Motorcycling Anthology. So there's this extract from Valentino Rossi where he talks about what would have happened if he hadn't tried. So Valentino Rossi, as you know, was born in Italy, and Rossi first emerged into the motorcycling racing scene when he was about I forget. I think it was when he first rode his 125cc motorcycle, and it was in the year 1996. Yeah, 1996, and so on and so forth. And it goes on to tell you how he, rode into the entire motorcycling career and became the star that he is. And so I was at the automotive show, and I was having a conversation with one of India's premium MotoGP racer, and I'm sorry, who's a Indian motorcycle racer and who's now qualified for the MotoGP. And his icon happened to be Valentino Rossi, and we had a conversation, and it was a beautiful conversation. And I realized that I had read this quite some time back, and a lot of my data, without actually getting to know Valentino Rossi, came from this extract that I probably read somewhere in 2011, 2012, and I was able to recall on this simply because I loved it, and the conversation became organic and honest, and it progressed, and here I am, a guy who doesn't race professionally but was able to converse with a professional racer from a racetrack, and it continued to build, and we kind of took it to the next level where we are now in conversation trying to work together. So this is an example of how I was able to converse with a racer, being a non-professional racer like myself. So I can go on, and I'm going to stop for now. So I'm going to do one book a day, and I'm going to share with you guys. Hopefully you like it, and if you do like it, share. Please do share. And I'm going to do one book a day, and I'm going to explain to you how each of these books that I have over here has helped me and is still helping me with my process in the motorcycle field. So thank you, and if you like this, hit the like button. If you think it means something to you, share it. Thank you, and sayonara.